Section 3.6, Writing Equations. Example number 1. The cost of leasing a new Ford Mustang is $2,311 for a down payment and processing fee, plus $276 per month. How many months can you lease this car with $10,000? Now, before we answer that question about how many months, we're going to write an equation. Since we're talking about cost, the best place to start is using C to represent the cost. C equals, well, we know we're definitely going to be paying that $2,311, and we're going to be paying $276 per month. Now, when you see per and then you see month, you want to put your other variable right there, and since it's month, I'm going to use M. Alright. Now, let's get into the question. For how many months can you lease this car with $10,000? So if you have $10,000, that's how much you want it to cost. So to substitute in, we're going to substitute the $10,000 in for the cost. Alright. Alright. And now that we have that substituted in, we have one equation with one variable. Now we're going to begin by subtracting the 2311 from both sides, and that's because it's a positive number. Alright. When we take 10,000 and we subtract 2311, we get 7,689. The 2311 and then minus 2311, those cancel each other out. And that's what we want it to happen. So all that's left on the right-hand side when we're solving this equation is the 276m. Now what's happening between the 276 and the m is a multiplication. So in order to undo that and do the opposite, we want to divide both sides by 276. On the right-hand side, that cancels out. On the left-hand side, we're going to use a calculator and get that answer. And this is a little bit of rounding, but it's 27.86. Alright, so now let's think about our answer in terms of the question. How many months can you lease this car with $10,000? Now, with a decimal like that, we don't measure months with decimals. So we're going to either want to round up or round down. Now, since we're talking about months, we're going to want to round down. So 27 months. Now, different teachers vary on what kind of answer they want here, so you're going to want to check with your teacher what kind of answer. But I do know that most of us will require you to answer this with a sentence. For how many months can you lease this car with $10,000? Your answer will be, I can lease this car for 27 months.